Today's subscriber shoutout goes to 𝕎𝕠𝕠𝕫𝕝. Thank you for subscribing and being a subscriber. And today's commenter shoutout goes to 𝕼𝕞. Thank you for commenting and watching my videos. Now, let's get into the video. Welcome to youtube.com/noblegarden, and today I asked 20 people what's something they wish they knew when they first joined Woozworld. Before I start the video, I want to remind you guys that if you planned on going to my Christmas event, it has been postponed. So if you want to know all the details, look at the pinned comment in the announcement video. I will link it in the description. And also, let me know if you plan on going because there is now a list. So if you let me know, I can add you to the list, and you might want to hurry before the list is filled. Like a month ago, I went around and I private chatted a ton of people and I asked them, what's something you wish you knew when you first joined Woozworld? And I got quite a few responses. But unfortunately, I never really got around to actually making the video until now, so all of the private chats are gone, and for some reason I didn't think to screenshot them, but I did list all of them down when I was private chatting those people. So I still have everything they said, but, not just their exact words. Keep in mind, a lot of these are people's opinions based off of their experiences they've had in Woozworld. So it's not exact for everyone, but I do feel like this video may be helpful to people who are new to Woozworld or are just starting out playing, again, after not playing for a while. Wooz isn't worth it. Honestly, I kind of disagree with this one. In my opinion, Wooz is really helpful because you can buy anything with Wooz. You can buy clothes in the shops with Wooz, even the clothing that isn't transferable. You can buy units with Wooz, shop pods with Wooz, both of those are really important. You can buy Unix, you can buy besties, the new outfits, you can even buy VIP with Wooz. If this person was talking about the original Wooz packs, then I do agree, because honestly, those Wooz packs are not worth it. They're way too overpriced for the amount of Wooz that you get, and I literally don't recommend them at all. Honestly, if you want Wooz, you're better off getting it for free by doing surveys or just buying the limited time deals. The limited deals are very great because in some of them, not only do you get Wooz, but you can get a lot of other things as well, such as beaks, VIP, or special limited items. Scammers will do literally anything. I think that is very true. And by the way, if you hear any weird noise in the background, I apologize. My bunny is chewing on one of her toys. So if you hear that, ignore it. Scammers on this game can be extremely greedy. One of my scammer videos I posted recently, we had a scammer who scammed this girl, kicked her from the unit, and then this scammer tried to scam her literally 2 minutes later after kicking her from the unit. And obviously she didn't fall for it because, you just scammed her, but yeah, scammers in this game are so greedy, and they will do anything to take your stuff. They will use Woozworld items to take your real money. They will scam real money. They will just do the most, and some of them change. I know I've met a few scammers that have changed. Some of them don't. A couple years ago, I posted a video about this girl who was scamming at a theme game, I believe, and 2 years later, today, not today, but you know what I mean, in present day, it was over 2 years later, I saw on my walls that somebody posted she scammed them, and I was like, I posted a video about that girl over 2 years ago. How is she still scamming? How is her account still up? And that, my friends, is why we always Google somebody before we do a deal with them, whether it's on YouTube, Woozworld, Facebook groups, just look them up anywhere you can to make sure that they're not a scammer before you do a deal with them. This person said the community can and will be toxic, but I just kind of shortened it up by saying toxic community, and I definitely agree with that 100%. This community is toxic, and I feel like it always has been. Not always, but it has been for a very, very long time, for years now. Back in the old days, the community was not toxic at all. When I first joined, everybody was so nice. All everyone really cared about was making friends and stuff and role-playing, but now all everybody cares about is their rares and calling each other out for drama-related stuff. And the community just isn't the same anymore. It's so much more different now than what it used to be a long time ago. I mean, now look, we have people fighting all the time, we have exposing units, we have all of this bullying, harassment that I myself have personally experienced on Woozworld. And I've made story times about it actually on my channel. I will link the playlist down below, but yeah, I have a story time series. And it's just upsetting to me to just sit here and have to watch this Woozworld community become so toxic over the years, and I can't really do much about it. I mean, I can sit here and make videos and spread positivity, but that's kind of it. I can't stop these people from yelling at each other and exposing each other and their units. Like, I can't do all that. But I can sit here and make entertaining and fun videos for you guys to watch and spread awareness about scammers so that you guys don't get scammed and hopefully they stop. But yeah, this community can and will be toxic. This one is a definite agree. Not all rares are worth it, especially appearance-wise, because I've noticed that a lot of rares in this game aren't really that cute looking. Like, I wouldn't really wear them personally, but I do know some people will get them anyways just because they collect rares or something, or they just want to show them off and be like, hey guys, look, I'm rich and rare. Like, there are tons of rares I can afford on Woozworld right now, but I don't want them because I'm not gonna wear them, and I'm not the type of person who just buys something just because it's rare and I want to show off. Like, I will only buy something if I think it's cute and I will wear it. Like, if there's a very popular hair or face that's really rare at the moment, I'm only gonna get it if I think it's cute or if I really want it that badly. But if I'm not that interested, if I don't think it's that cute, if I don't really see myself wearing it, then I'm not gonna get it because I'm not gonna sit there and waste my beaks or whatever on the item. I'm not even gonna wear it or anything. You know, I'm not just gonna get something because it's rare. I'm not that type of person. But I guess this depends on you personally, how you are, if you like to collect rares, or if you're like me and you only get stuff if you think it's cute. I definitely agree with this one. I think VIP is super, super useful. Honestly, I hate not having VIP. So I think last month I actually bought a Wooz deal that had like 470 something days of VIP, I believe. So I'm good for the year. I'm good for past this year. And on top of that, I had an extra 30 days because I had the 1 month VIP. So I will be good for a while. I'm not gonna be running out anytime soon. But even down to like the little things, to like emojis. I love using the VIP emojis. Profile backgrounds, stuff like that. But I also love the really big things, such as the amount of items you can put in your marketplace. That is really amazing. And how VIP users can set the limit of Woozens in their unit higher than non-VIP users. I really like that because it's really good for when like I host events and stuff. There are so many perks to being a VIP on Woozworld. And on top of all that, you get 2 VIP hairs every month. And the longer you have VIP, the better hairs you get. And then, well, if you want to, you can sell those hairs for a lot of beaks because some of these VIP hairs are worth a lot. So yes, I do think VIP is very, very useful. The actual thing for this says, people talk to rich people, nobody talks to noobs unless you are a noob too, which is honestly true because I have seen it myself. A lot of times I'll be in a unit and I will see a new person go up to somebody who isn't new, and the person will start saying hi and stuff like that and trying to befriend this person, but the person who isn't new is just kind of ignoring them or not really saying anything. Every once in a while I will see them talking back to the new person and actually being nice, but it's rare, honestly. And yeah, I always see new people talking to other new people. You know, it's just true. I'm really not sure why. Like, people don't like talking to new people. Honestly, I love talking to new people. Like, if a new person messages me, I'll message them back, be like, hey, if you need any help, I'll be here. You got any questions? I'll even recommend them my videos in my Woozworld for Newbies playlist. And I've actually met some pretty cool people by talking to new people, so I don't get why people don't really do that, because they're literally just new people. Like, what? It is very, very true. Usually if you go to a shop in somebody's units, their stuff is going to be cheaper than the marketplace, so it's better to buy from shops than the marketplace, honestly, because it's cheaper, but at the same time, the marketplace, it's easier to find stuff. When people make shops in Woozworld, they will usually price their stuff lower than the marketplace. So for example, if you see a pair of pants that you like, and it's in somebody's shop, and that pair of pants is also in the marketplace, you can buy that pair of pants at the person's shop for cheaper than the marketplace. Like, if you were to buy it from the marketplace, it would be more expensive. And people do this because they want you to buy their stuff, you know, like, you could just buy their stuff instead of the marketplace because you would be spending less money. So if you're new and you're looking for some cheap clothing, I think your best bet would be to just go to somebody's shop in their unit because the marketplace can be expensive. I have so many of these guys. I have an entire list, but unfortunately this video is getting too long and I don't want my videos to be too long, so it looks like I'm going to have to do a part 2. From what I'm seeing, the next ones on the list that I didn't get to in today's video are actually pretty good and helpful, so stay tuned for part 2. that is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much, and goodbye.